This week, we will talk about technology and how we can use it for education in museums. Many forms of technology are non existent in museums, and it is something that every museum should strive for since it's so common among our visitors today. In this lecture, we will go over some ways that educators can look at technology and utilize it in their programs to connect to the various forms of visitors. Museum educators need the bare minimum at least when they are working on creating programs. You need the ability to do research and access communication to people through the computer, so make sure that you are familiar with how to use the internet and how to research a topic. A luxury in museums is the technology above and beyond the basics, such as tablets, 3D printers, and document readers. All of these can assist in making your programming more interactive and more educational in a technology-based world. When presenting programs, it is good to have technology that people can relate to, especially your younger audiences who understand technology far more than any of the rest of us do. Therefore, having projectors and the ability to access information and technology on websites familiar to your visitors will help you in the long run. When you can connect to the internet and share videos, your audience will get a further immersive interaction inside your museum. Access to reproductions and artifacts are also very important, as we'll talk about in the next slide. Reproduction artifacts, paintings, and other objects are considered a form of technology because they had to be created for the use of your program. These items are key to making your programs better because they give a first-hand experience even if they are not original to the subject at hand. If you have the capacity, whether through a grant or with money in the museum, 3D printers can also be a great way not only to demonstrate how technology has changed and your visitors can actually observe something like a projectile point being printed on site, but they can also have a chance to see an actual size and shape of a projectile point if you're using a current one and copying it from your collection for the sample on the printer. Utilizing handheld technology around your museum is another way to make your museum more interactive beyond the exhibit itself. Cell phones and tablets can utilize online tools from your museum, such as YouTube scavenger hunts, QR codes linked to more information about an object or exhibit, or even access to your museum's collection in a public sphere. Many museums are working on making their collections online for teachers and students to access for educational purposes, and this can lead to a greater interest in your museum and the ability to turn your museum into a more expansive learning and research environment. It takes a lot of work to organize your collection and choose what to put online, but an educator can use articles from the collection and present in classroom online projects and more. While the educator may not generally work with the website specifically, it is your services that are what many people look for when they head to a museum's website. Teachers may be looking for program information or ways to enhance their visit prior to visiting in the form of suggested activities, collection access, or pre and post packets. Visitors generally look for event information and what kinds of entertainment will be offered by your museum. It is usually suggested that even if an educator does not work on the website, visit your museum's site regularly to make sure that all the information is useful and correct since it is your visitor's first experience with your museum. Since this course is designed to be online, you have the availability to access all of the information we have spoken about. Check out your Week 11 folder for more information on educational website tools, pre and post packet activities, 3D printer information from local historians, and much more. As always, don't hesitate to reach out to museums who may already have a good website filled with information you would like to include on your own site. Chances are they may be willing to help walk you through the process on how to create a better interactive technological museum.